welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway, and towing the slab here, Jordan Montgomery.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. The Atlanta Braves taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. And on the hill, Jordan Montgomery. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Austin Riley. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And this one is off and running. Next pitch is downstairs. Good eye right there. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. This guy has turned into a beast. Ronald Acuna Jr., a guy who burst on the scene in 2018. He was only 20 years old, and he is one of the great talents in baseball right now. No score, just getting started, top of the first. The next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, I love the fact that he has a lot of fun playing the game, and that rookie year, an OPS of 917, just paving the way for what we think will be a Hall of Fame finish to his career.
1-2 now on Acuna.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
The 0-1. Good eye right there. Incredibly, the Braves able to win the 2021 World Series without Acuna. He blew his knee out, tore his right ACL on July 10th, 2021 in Miami. He was done for the year, and the Braves still able to win it. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Many years ago we saw this possibility, but we didn't have a way. Maybe we have found that this is what was meant to be. These 5 years to a day.
Back here at Busch Stadium. And on the hill today, Spencer Strider.
Well, he's not a rookie, but still very young in this game, learning his craft. I think the key is getting consistent reps and the opportunity to develop his stuff. Looking forward to watching him pitch in this one.
Back here at the ballpark. And on the mound today, Spencer Strider.
Well, he throws the change in the slider off the fastball. I really like how he's able to sell fastball, but it's really change up and keep hitters just out in front a little bit. Swing and miss, soft contact. The slider as well comes out of the same tunnel. All 3 very deceptive, and hitters are going to have to stay back and make sure they get pitch recognition.
Bottom of the first, and now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. That's in there. Strike 1. And here it comes. Check swing, no appeal. 1-1. That's down and in.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
That misses the zone. And now 3-2. The wind and the pitch. And he walked him.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. At the belt and fires. Check swing. He went. And the count even at 1. Runner at first with no outs here. In the air, right field. Acuna has it sized up. Squeezes it. And there's 1 down. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Tommy Edman at the plate. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
The pitch. And now it's even up.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And the righty deals. Popped up left side. And they get Edman for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, the catcher,
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. On the ground. And foul ball. Look out. And it hit him.
Well, he's just glad that he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. They get the force, and that will end the inning. So the Cards strand a couple, scoreless after one. All set for the start of the inning. And now Matt Olson up to hit. When you think about the best defensive first baseman in the game, Olson is certainly in the conversation. He's won multiple Gold Gloves over there, and it seems like he picks everything.
One of those guys that the infielders love because he makes that third baseman, shortstop, and second baseman even better, saving those errors.
Left-hand batter waits, and it's fouled away. Oh, 2 now. And that just misses. That one misses in the dirt. The pitch. And now it's filled up.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Kicks and deals. Right side, Donovan collects, throws to first, and quickly one away in the second.
That is big. The catcher, Travis.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Next one misses, and that's ball 1.
It's a good take.
Here comes a pitch. d'Arnaud checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a good eye there.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Next offering misses, and now 3-0. There's a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Started after it. Appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. The wind of the pitch. That's hard hit on the line. Nootbaar makes the catch, and that'll do it. Yeah, the Braves go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. The right-hander back to work.
Nope.
And that's down and away.
Ball one, no strike.
And now 2-0. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff guys have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
The pitch. There's a strike. How much were you aware of the umpire's scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
And now a full count. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
On the ground to short. Arcia whips it to first. One up, one down.
Batting seventh. Second baseman.
Brendan Donovan now at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Next off. The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now the right fielder, Alec Burleson. First offering, misses the mark. There's a strike. Next pitch is outside. And a swing and a miss. And he chases that one. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Redbirds down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. And here's the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna. Ozuna goes 6'1", a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. First pitch just misses. That one missed.
2 balls, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 strike.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Next pitch misses. Full count, 3-2. This to third. Fires over to first. One up, one down. Here's Orlando Arcia. Arcia, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And that's in there for strike one.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500-plus home runs, 3,000-plus hits, and a triple crown.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Top of the third, no score. Here's the 0-2. Next offering is outside. And a ball evens the count. 2-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down. The punch out there, and there's 2 down. Two out, space is empty. Here's Sean Murphy. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And now the lefty. And it goes just foul. And the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Up the middle. And he'll just eat it. That's an infield single. Here's Austin Riley. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. First offering, and it just misses.
Yeah, Austin Riley is one of those guys that has a lot of barrels, usually amongst the tops in the league in average exit velocity year in and year out.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Murphy off of first with 2 away. Next pitch, not close, up high.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And he deals. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So 2 down. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the pitch. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Kicks and fires. Arenado fires across the diamond. They get the out on Acuna. That's out number 3. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here in St. Louis, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Dylan Carlson. Strider back to work. And that's a strike. Carlson, in his 3rd season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the right-hander deals. And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
High fly ball, right field. Acuna there. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now batting, first baseman.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Walk to open the ball game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a ball.
Got to be real careful here.
And another ball. One down, base is empty. And that clips the inside corner. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one. 3-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. He goes down looking.
Up next is the Cardinals.
Here's Nolan Arenado. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now.
First pitch, not close. Chris, it's pretty crazy to think that Nolan Arenado shared an entire side of the infield with a future Platinum Glove Award winner in Matt Chapman. They both were on the same team in high school at El Toro High School. There's a strike. You know, in the offseason, he regularly plays wiffle ball with his brothers and cousins. He contacted his bat company. He's an Old Hickory guy, and ordered his model in a wiffle ball bat. Old Hickory model 28 NA-Wiffle, and it's got his name on it.
Well, that's a guy that just loves playing the game. I mean, playing wiffle ball in the offseason just tells you how much he grinds.
Struck him out swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. And we are still scoreless.
Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic.
Back here at Busch Stadium, and stepping in is the speedy Michael Harris. And a pitch. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he held up. The 1-0. Now a high fly ball out to left center. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Go ahead run on base. Here is Matt Olson. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. And here it comes. And ball one. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Next pitch is outside. Harris stands at second with no outs. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Travis d'Arnaud will hit next.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. One out and a runner at second. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1. Runner takes off for third. Pitch inside. Throw to third, and he's in there easily.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
The 2-1. Out to short. Edman over to pick it up. But it's 1-0 as the run scores.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. A switch hitter batting right. First offering misses the mark. Up the middle. Over to Goldie. And Albies is retired. And that will end the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Braves 1 and the Cardinals 0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the fourth, and the batter will be the shortstop, Tommy Edman. And a pitch. Strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
1-1.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Next pitch is popped up. Makes the catch. One away.
The catcher.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. In there for strike one. And that one missing low. Next one misses. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
They say you win.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The Cardinals yet to pick up a hit here. Next offering is fouled back. Righty delivers. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Hit hard. That gets through.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
1 down. Tyler O'Neill. Next up for the Cardinals. Foul ball there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Oh, 2 now. Check swing, appeal to first. And he punches him out. He went around.
Now batting. Left field.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right-hander kick steals. That one fouled off. The 1-1. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Contreras off of first with 2 away. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And the 3-1. Nootbaar tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they walk you.
There's a strike, 3-1. First and second, 2 down. And they're all loaded up.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Now up for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. Went down on strikes his first time through. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
That one's in there, 0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 outs. And that one in the air center field. Arcia under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So 3 left for St. Louis. They're down 1-0.
That was an opportunity to do damage. He popped it up instead. Frustrating at bat. He'll be thinking about that one for a while.
And welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. The wide to kick the pitch. There's the strike. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Zach Thompson getting loose out there. Woodford getting loose as well. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Contreras gets it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that skips in the dirt. Ripped to short. Edman picks it up. And they got him.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So here's Murphy now. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. Bounced up the middle. Over to Goldie. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. 3 up, 3 down that time. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 1 and the Cardinals 0. Bottom of the inning, and now it's going to be Dylan Carlson. The pitch. Upstairs. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Joe Jimenez getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Lee, a left-hander, also throwing. And a pitch. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next offering misses, and it's 3-0.
Now on this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And there's ball 4.
Well, that could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Goldie in the box now. Takes strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
0-1. Swing and a miss.
I'll tell you this, that's going to go on that pitcher's highlight reel.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Nolan Arenado next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Carlson over at first with 1 away. Check on the runner. Dives back and he's out.
Unless you're really thinking about stealing second base, you should not get picked off by a right-handed pitcher right there.
The next offering misses. Ball 1.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Austin.
At game time, it starts in the afternoon the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The pitch. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and James Kingsley says he won around. Kicks and deals. Check swing, and that's a ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. 1 for 2. Swings through that one. 0-1. The pitch. Runner takes off. They pitch out. Tag out. A rocket of a throw from Wilson Contreras.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Left-hand hitter waits. Gets under it and pops it up. Edman in position. And that ends the inning. One hit. Welcome back. Now at the plate, Tommy Edman.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Towards first. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Wilson Contreras next up for the Cardinals. In there for strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. Tyler O'Neill getting ready to hit. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Olsen makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. So they bring on the veteran, number 34.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game, and now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. The wind of the pitch. That misses, and that's ball 1. And the righty deals. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Way back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Matt Olson goes deep. 3rd home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Darno stands in now and watches strike 1. The wind and the pitch. And it's 1-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-1. Popped up right side. Donovan makes the grab. And there's one away. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Another throw over. And they're keeping him close. Again to first. And once again, he's back in safely. Here's Marcell Ozuna. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Pickoff throw. Albies gets back easily. Fouled off. He was late. Albies stands at first with one out. Popped up. Donovan moving under this one. And puts the squeeze on that. That's out number 2.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. First pitch just misses. And the right-hander deals. Now this is in the air down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Here comes a pitch. On the ground to third. Arenado to first in time. And that'll do it. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Busch Stadium, and here is Lars Nootbaar. Strider back to work. And there's a base hit to left.
So I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Next to hit, Brendan Donovan. First offering misses the mark. The tying run at the plate. And there's the strike. Bullpen activity starting up now. Colin McHugh is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Lee, the lefty, warming up as well. The 1-1. Just off the outside edge. The 2-1.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And he deals. In the air out towards right center. Acuna has it sized up. And there's one away.
Now back, right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Alec Burleson.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First offering, and it just misses. The pitch. Hit on the ground, might be two. Over to Arcia. That's one. Back to first, double play. And that's it. Back here in St. Louis. And now the DH, Sean Murphy. The wind of the pitch. Ball one there.
Ball one, no strike.
Next offering is down low.
2-0.
That's through there for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Righty delivers. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Austin.
So the batting order turns over. And the batter now, Austin Riley. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. It's through for a hit. Murphy rounds second on his way to third. O'Neill whips it back in as he's held up and forced to stop at third.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Don't be surprised, to ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
And a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Harris in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
The 0-1. They say it went.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Murphy on third. Riley over at first with one away. Next pitch misses way outside. Left field. Nootbaar makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they lead by 3.
Well, these guys understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance.
Here's Matt Olson. He's already homered here in this one. And he hits a ground ball right side. What a stop. It's there, and that's a great play.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Colin McHugh. He's making his second appearance of the season. This is Dylan Carlson. Fought off foul.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Next offering is in for a strike. Here's an interesting note on Colin McHugh. From 2017 to 2022, the 5 years that he played, every team he played on won 100 games. Astros from 17 through 19, the Rays in 21, and the Braves in 22. And here it comes. On the ground to third. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. So the lineup flips over. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
And a swing and a miss. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
And the 1-0. And that's through there for a strike. At the belt and fires. There's a swing and a drive from Arenado. Deep to left. That one back there. And it's gone. A big home run for him, certainly. Number 300 for his career. Someone get him that baseball.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today. And this is a milestone he can be really proud of. There are a lot of very good hitters that never get to 300 homers in their careers.
Now it's the shortstop, Tommy Edman. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Bunting, and it's in the air. Now the throw to first on the run. He is safe, and he beats the throw by a whisker.
That's exactly how he wanted to drop down that bunt. He just did a great job of catching the baseball with his bat and putting it where the defense had a hard time making a play. Could be a huge moment in this game as it puts the tying run on base.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in it.
Over to first, and he's saved. Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. And that's in there for strike one. And that one off the outside edge. Throw over to first. Edman back in on a dive. One-run game, one out, one on. Back over to first, and he's back again. Kicks and fires. Squirts away a little bit. To second, and he's out.
Great idea to try to get into scoring position and be that potential tying run, but just wasn't quick enough. Catcher makes a good throw down there, and they get him at second.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And the home team down a run. Major League Baseball is on the show. Jake Woodford on a pitch out of the pen here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And he deals. Darno in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next pitch misses, and that's ball two. And there's the strike. Next pitch is outside. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves for the fourth time tonight. And first offering is fouled off. Woodford in his third season, he features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Goldie over to Edman. On to Goldschmidt. That's two.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now Marcell Ozuna. And first offering is fouled off. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Right-handed reliever. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Next offering is fouled back. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these guys are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Tosses to first. That's the third out. No runs, no hits, no errors. 5. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Nick Anderson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And a pitch. O'Neill stands in here, takes ball one low. Anderson ready to work. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. That one misses. And the count's even at 2. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Three balls, 2 strikes the count. And the tying run is on base.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Next offering is down low. And that is ball 1. Now move to first. And he's back safely. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Left-hand batter waits. So now 1-2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Next offering is fouled back. One-run game, bottom 9. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And a curve misses outside. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Next pitch is outside. 3-2 now. Righty to the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Throw to first, and he's back in there. Home team down a run. And the home team trying to pull it out. And that's ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Pinch running here. Mason North.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. Edge of the zone for a strike. And the count 1-1. Looked like it was a little bit up. Nobody out. Both the tying and winning runs on base. That one in for a strike. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
So now with one swing, this guy could end it. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good eye right there. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Tag, save, and both runners move up on the pass ball. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's a ball.
That one missed.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Winning run stands at second. And a pitch. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
The winning run on second base. And now it's even up. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No, he held up. 2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. Next pitch is popped up. Arcia should have this one. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, you can call it goal line.